Hello, welcome to Unit 14 Garage. Got another nice and exciting project going on. I'm gonna call it Operation Stopping Power. Got the 92 Toyota MR2 out here, and we're fixing to put some Willwood disc brakes on the front, along with brand new calipers. Let me show you what I got going on here. So, got the little Toyota up on jack stands, prep work. My buddy Alex, he's gone to the store to get some more brake fluid and some red Loctite, because we don't ever want this crap coming off again. Got good old Nelson out here. He's gonna be helping out as well. And here's the new shiny brake rotors. Oh my Jesus. Got this pretty caliper. I hate it that they don't do theirs in red anymore, but they said this coating is better, and they've since done that. It's been a couple years now. I didn't know it myself. Then we got the caliper bracket, which is really nicely machined. All the edges have been chamfered, and you know, looks good. Got done on a CNC mill. They also took the time to engrave some stuff on there. I think it's a difference between passenger and driver. We'll see how it fits. I've got another one of these, and if it doesn't work out, we'll swap them out. Hardware, brand new brake lines, and just look at the difference. Oh my Jesus. Like, let's see what, oh yep, I can lean it up against it. Like, that thing is a monster compared to that. Anyway, once he gets back, I'll start disassembly, and we'll show you how this is done. All right, so first step in this project is disassembling everything. Since we put the coilovers on here, I've already got the line off of it, out of its little bracket, because it just slip fits in. The way I grind it away a little bit on this little flange right here to make it easier. I've already broken torque on the hard line, the caliper, and if you look down here, the caliper bracket. It's a little dark, I don't know if you can see very well, but those steps have already been taken. I'm fixing to start the disassembly procedure. Anyway, I'm gonna end this little clip here and get y'all set up on a tripod. Alright, so I got caliper bracket, and the rotor off. Fixing to start doing the installation. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the caliper bracket on first. See how that's gonna go. Go in here like this. Actually, it's gonna go like this, I believe. Anyway, I'm gonna do a little figuring out on that, and I'll get back to you. Alright, so right at the moment, I'm installing some Loctite on these bolts that hold the caliper bracket in. Use a nice little dab of that, not too much because it's red, and this stuff holds pretty good. So do that, just a little bit to coat the threads, and it'll spread itself out while it's once I spin it in. Little dab. Oh, that's a little too much. That's all good. I'll spread it out between these two bolts. It's a little bit excessive even for my taste, but you know, hopefully he doesn't ever have to take this off. Now, let's see here. It's got it like so. I'll slip this in this hole here. And couldn't find a good torque spec for this, so good old German torque is going to be the name of the game. Guten tight. Nobody playing around today. And also, if you'll take a look, I've got OS written right here. That's facing towards the outside. It took me 4 tries to get it all to fit together. So, you know, maybe there's some instructions online. They said it was in the box, but I couldn't find that. And my buddy Alex, he had been digging around in there before he brought this kit to me. So we're gonna blame it on him since the instructions weren't visible. Anyway, let's see here. Where's my ratchet and my socket? I'm gonna put the good old German torque on this. And since I'm going into aluminum, I'm not gonna go too tight because I would that'd be the death of me if I stripped this out. He would probably get all emotional and whatnot. Also, I'm waiting on him to get some spacers, so the tires that he's got, we've got new rims and tires. Oh, well, there's a surprise right there. They were hitting the edge of the shock right here. There's coilovers, so we're getting some 1/4-inch spacers. Hopefully that's enough. If not, we'll figure something out. Maybe we'll double them up. I don't know yet. Might have to go with something ridiculous, and we'll get them some fender flares, talking about that wide body kit.
Hard done.
All right, so I'm also using some more of this red Loctite on top. By the way, I'm not sponsored by Loctite. This is stuff that I actually bought. They don't send me nothing. I wish they did. This stuff's a little pricey for the amount you get. Hopefully I don't ooze it on like I did the first
No, they're
one.
not going to send you nothing.
There we go. I mean, I'd love it if they did. Don't get me wrong there. I would more than graciously take it and not complain a bit. But this is the stuff dreams are made of, and it does the job. And if Alex does have to pull these calipers off, he's going to be in trouble. Luckily, he got the good ones. And all right, see, that's going to be the one. That's what you do. You do that much when your buddy says he can do it cheaper, or somebody says they can do it cheaper as a mechanic, and they take it from you. I'm like, all right, cool, I'll throw it back together for you. Actually, wait a minute, what am I doing? I gotta put the rotor on first. Jesus! I think I'm more excited for these brakes than he is. Oh, rotor on. Wait a minute. That doesn't go there. All right, let's see here.
So your tires are directional.
Let's see, put the nuts on. All right, once I get these tightened down, I'll get back to you, and we'll put the tire on, see how she looks.
Go.
So one of the things you're gonna need if you're gonna do this is line wrenches, because with a standard 10mm trying to undo this brake line, the amount of torque they put on this, you will round it off. This is cheapo Pittsburgh, courtesy of Harbor Freight. They don't have to be expensive, although the more expensive ones do feel a little better in your hands. But as far as this goes, they work. Invest in a set of them if you plan on doing this to your Toyota MR2, because if not, it will punish you, and you'll be in a miserable situation trying to replace this line back from the reservoir. Alright, and that's all she wrote on that. Let's get this new guy in. Alright, and she's good. All right, once I get this all tightened up, well, is that it?
No, it's still on.
All right, once I get this all tightened up, I'll give you a visual of what it looks like as a finished product. So anyway, we got this thing set up. Brake line's installed. Here in a little bit, we're gonna start bleeding the brakes. Everything's secured, torqued down. Yeah, she's on here. Spins freely. The rotor's free floating, so it does its own thing, but once we put the tire on it and the spacer from good old Advanced Auto Parts, yeah, this is how it's going to be. He is ordering actual spacers for this lug pattern because the Advanced Auto Parts spacers, they kind of do their own thing, and yeah, it's just doesn't suit either one of us. So this is very much temporary on this aspect of it, but for now it's going to run. Anyway, I'm going to throw this tire on. Which one is it? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this, what kind of tires are these anyway?
Tires or Toyo's Extensas?
Toyo's Extenders. What about the wheel?
Avid One AV6s.
Those are pretty. I like them. Not much into the tuner tires, but you know, to each their own. I like them.
The moment of truth.
Yep. Let's find out if this thing is gonna spin freely, or if it's gonna rub, if I'm gonna have enough lug nut, or if he's gonna have to go get something. And that looks pretty good. Give me some lug nuts there, Big Alex.
I don't know.
Come on. We'll see how many actual threads you get. Give me, I just need 2 for right now.
I don't know.
Right, that one's starting.
I think that spacer's too much.
That one's, it might be very well. It's a 5/16, which I
That's
don't
fucking
think
thick.
quite needs that much, but we're gonna see. Let's see here. Where's the adapter? Come on. Oh God. Did you put it back in the bag? Jesus.
Here we go again. Any daddy find it again?
Might very well need that. Hold up, we're experiencing technical difficulties right now. We'll get back to you in a second. All right, so after it's all said and done, we finally found the right combination of words, actions, and deeds to get this shit to work. Excuse my language, but I'm a little irritated at this moment. Where are them wheel studs at? There they are, right there. So, all in all, we ended up having to go with new wheel stud. For anybody out there that's doing this, that's running this exact same set of tires or something similar, here is the part number for this. This is an Advanced Auto Parts part number, and this works. I've got, I think, 10 spins. It's between 8 and 10 spins. So that's how many threads I've got inside the lug nut itself, and I trust that. I didn't trust the 3 that I had before, but damn, that looks good. Now we got to talk them into doing the back. Fixing to drop it down. We're going to do the passenger side, which will be the left side of the car on this thing. Anyway, we'll get back to you in a little bit. The 2x4s. Hey, check this guy out. He's finally doing something productive on his own car. He's gonna jack it up and take it off the jack stands for us. Say hey, Alex, come on now. You're being shy, Glasses.
What you mean?
Huh? Anyway, this project's done. So if you're gonna run these Avid One AV06s with Willwood big brake kit for a Toyota MR2 twin cam 16 turbo, you're gonna have to get longer wheel studs. I showed you the part number earlier in the video. You're also gonna need at least 1/4 inch spacers. The only thing we could pick up at the local parts store was 5/16, so I guess that'll work. We can only get 10 wheel studs, so we were only able to do the fronts with that. We are going to get wheel studs for the back and install them later on, just so the offset matches, because if you see right here, he's got a little bit of stick out on the side, and then the backs are a little bit less than flush, so we're going to try to bring them to at least flush. But all in all, it looks good. We've got them bled. We're going to go break in these pads here in a minute, and that'll be the end of this one.
What?
Anyway, that's all I've got for you on this video. The next video I do will be me driving the old C10, which is what most of y'all are here to see. I'm waiting on a brake master cylinder. For me, when I installed the pedal box, me pressing the brakes and messing with it so much, I messed up the seal in it, and when I went to bleed the brakes, yeah, it just didn't work out. Sorry if I was dark right there with the sun facing my back. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Don't forget to like, comment on my videos, share it, and subscribe. Bye.